This is Chris Deliso, recounting what we have done in the cross-cultural communications presentation. The summary of this presentation consists of 5 parts. The first part was an overview and theoretical approach in which we discussed the origins of cross-cultural communications as an academic science. In so doing, we explained the theories and concepts of key thinkers in this discipline, such as Edward T. Hall, Geert Hofstede, Hans Trompenaar, and John Moll. As such, the presentation established the grounds for deeper engagement with the topic in its historical and practical context. The importance of cross-cultural communications to the studies, daily life, and professional development of the participant was underscored. In Part 2, identifying the types of cross-cultural communications, we distinguished the types of cross-cultural communications according to language, linguistics, and behavioral and nonverbal varieties. First, the presentation discussed the importance of linguistic differentiation between and within cultures, and details such as use of syntax, grammar, tone, accent, and pacing, drawing conclusions about how such differences marked different cultures and present challenges to personal and business interactions with them. Secondly, the presentation examined the behavioral elements of CCC, such as appearance, body movements, posture, gesture, smell, and so on, and explained what these differentiations convey in different societies and the impact they can have on CCC tactics and use. Finally, the presentation outlined the thought of theoretician Richard Lewis in regard to his divisions of international communication styles and national communications patterns. In the presentation's third part, the group learned about and assessed the key challenges facing individuals and groups, such as businesses, when communicating across cultures. The presentation then considered specific solutions that can be utilized in meeting the most commonly encountered communications challenges. The encouragement of group participation, eliciting of feedback, and inclusion of members in the communications process was stressed. Drawing on the previous day's lessons, the presentation also studied several historical examples of challenges to corporate cross-cultural communications and how these challenges have been overcome. In the fourth part of the presentation, the group learned from several real-life examples of failure in cross-cultural communications and considered how important it is for communications professionals to learn from these mistakes for future successes. The examples cited varied from translation errors to concept transference mistakes and simple poor quality control. Using historical as well as contemporary examples, the presentation underlined how pervasive such mistakes remain today and how susceptible even the largest corporations in the world are to committing them. The degree to which financial loss and reputational damage could result from CCC mistakes was visibly manifested from these high-profile examples. In the fifth and final part of the presentation, we underscored the importance of adaptability and creativity in rising to the new challenges that define cross-cultural communications in the digital age. With an emphasis on understanding and anticipating trends in communication strategies due to the ever-increasing role of technology in personal and business relationships and an ever-globalizing world, the presentation concluded by providing solid recommendations for how students could better prepare themselves for embracing the increasing and increasingly complex role of cross-cultural communications in their personal, academic, and professional life.